Hello guys, welcome again. So there is a lot to be still covered. So let's look at what we are going to cover today. So first thing first, what we are going to cover today is Amazon sponsored display ads. So we are going to cover that. Choosing the most profitable targeting option for sponsored display ads. Most profitable targeting option, we are going to select that. Some tips that helped our each clients increase their sales by 4 to 5 lakhs per month with just a small tweak in sponsored display ads. Now, creating a brand shield to protect your sales, we are going to cover that because you need to cover your sales. You don't want your competitor to steal our sales. Brand video ads and doing it the right way. Some examples of brand video ads we liked, some and some that we hate. We are going to just do a case study of those as well. Now, brand domination strategy with brand ads, we are going to cover that. And also we are going to check how much your ads are showing against other competitors. That is how much times your ad is showing and your competitors are showing. We are going to also see that so that we can push more, so that we can be shown more. We are going to show exact data that we analyze to push our campaigns if there is any opportunity. Now, let me show where this display ads, sponsored display ads show up. So this is an example of a product. Okay. Now, sponsored display ads takes this top position of a product listing. Now, the second position it takes is this one below the buy button. Okay. Below the buy box. Third position is below your bullet points. The fourth one is also here. Okay. Beside the reviews position. And now if you have a coupon code running, if you have a coupon code that is saved 100 rupees, 50 rupees or save 5%, then it will show as an orange button here, like not a button, like a small ribbon here. That actually increases the click-through rate drastically. This is also a position where the ad shows before the Q&A part. Also below the reviews also the sponsored display shows. So now when you go to create your sponsored display ads, there are a couple of targeting options that you will look. So the first targeting option will be obviously product targeting. Okay, now in this product targeting, what signs or what products you have to target. Now, because since these are display ads, these are also going to be a little bit expensive, but you cannot target a very cold audience, okay, because it will simply spend. So what type of audience should you target? So first of all the converted AA signs for search term report analysis. Now we have done the search term report analysis and we have figured out which keywords are we are going to use on the brand campaigns. We have figured out all the keywords and AA signs that have got to 3+ sales. We have taken those out in a separate sheet. We are going to use those AA signs here to target. Now, when you create a product targeting ad, like when you target, like use this product targeting feature and create a sponsored ads, sponsored display ads, make sure you choose your top 2 best-selling AA signs in the ads. Okay, so that the top 2 best-selling AA signs show up, best-selling products show in their product listing. Okay, in this product listings. So the next thing that you have to do is you have to look at brand analytics. Now in brand analytics, there are a few reports like item comparison and alternate purchase behaviors. Which product customer have compared with your product the most, they give exact percentage, and which product customer have purchased instead of your product, they will also give you that. Those AA signs you have to target in your display ads. And then the third one that you are going to use is market basket analysis. This is also inside your brand analytics. So now here you can see this is what market basket looks like. Okay, market basket. So market basket looks like this one. In your brand analytics, you go and there should be an option. Okay, let me just try to grab that. Yeah, in your brand analytics, there is an option on the top left of the side. There you can get the market basket part. In the market basket, it actually shows up the time period and which of your AA sign was purchased or with which one. Okay, these are the AA signs that are purchased simultaneously. That means they are purchased together. And what is the percentage of it? That is 3.2% of the customer who purchased your product also purchased this product. That means you can show this in this product, you can show your product because there is similarity in purchase. Now we can see 10% of the customer who purchased this one also purchased this. That means these are related products, obviously. Now you can check this percentage and use these AA signs because you will not get so many AA signs here. You will get only few. So use this market basket analysis and choose on, like, if you get 30 days data, that is good. Choose 30-day data, or you can choose quarterly as well. It depends on the data you are getting. Okay. Now, if you get 7 days data, that is the most relevant one to use. Now, then after market basket analysis, this is the item comparison and alternate purchase behavior. So here it says your AA sign, your product title, and number one compared AA sign. That means which is the top AA sign in which that customer have compared with your product, and what is the percentage of comparison. So 19% of the customer who jumped into your product listing also compared with these products. That means if they are looking into this AA signs, that means these are potentially AA signs that you can target. These are warm audiences that you are targeting because they are already looking for it. These are not cold audiences. Now, the next thing is obviously alternate purchase behavior. That means out of this AA signs of yours, these are obviously your AA signs. Customer have purchased which one? Instead of purchasing your product, they have gone to another listing and purchased this one. Now you can see this is 28%. That means 28% of the customer, instead of purchasing my one, jumped into this one. So look at their product image, look at their product listing, change yours according to that. Whether you are missing something out or not, whether that they have covered, change that listing and also target these AA signs because you don't want to miss out on this opportunity. So these are also warm audiences. Now these are a little bit warm because they are already in a purchase behavior. So these are the things. Okay, these are the things that you have to look at in the product targeting. Now there are some other targetings also, like audiences. Now there are some targeting inside audiences that I don't prefer using because we have got bad results with this, and that is very broad. Like Amazon audiences, it is the same as Facebook audiences, Facebook targeting. So Amazon audiences is basically ask you to choose based on interest, behavior, and all, which is very broad. And basically brand ads, we do not like to test on very broad audiences. But if you're focusing on brand reach, brand awareness, which a lot of our clients we have seen focus on those because they have a certain budget on a per month basis, per quarterly basis, only allocated to brand awareness. So they want their brand to show more. And we have few supplement brand as well, where they are eager to spend 80%, 90% in a cost just to acquire that customer because they are into subscription model. So customer can subscribe and save. So they get repeat customer a lot, like 60 to 70% repeat customer, which is a lot. So if you're into those, you can spend a lot in brand reach, in brand awareness. So it obviously depends on you and your brand domination, whether you want to reach broad audience or not. And the important thing that we like to test, and these are important. That is why the one we do not like is in red. So views remarketing is good. So we can target that customers, we can target and show our products to the customer that have visited our product page, or the customer who have visited similar to our products page. That means our competitors' product pages. We can basically have a look back period. Okay, we can target like look back to the customers that have visited in our page in the last 30 days. We can do that. Then we have purchase remarketing, which is newly added. That means you can target customers who have bought your product in last 30 days, or you can also target customers who have bought products similar to your products. That means a customer's product in last 30 days. This is newly added. Now this is best for our supplement clients. This is just working like crazy. This is just newly added, and this is so better because we get so much cheap clicks because they already know the brand, they have purchased from the brand, and then also purchases. These are very good to actually retarget these last two. Now let me show you exactly. Okay, so this is a campaign creation dashboard. When you go and create a campaign, you can do like this. Now let me just select a product from here. Then after selecting a product, you have to come to this. So product targeting we have discussed in detail. Now here there is 3 options, but I always prefer choosing the optimize for conversions. That is good. No matter what you do, you are going to be charged on click basis. Okay. And only this top one, the impression is charged on impression, but that is not necessary to use. So default bid, it is not that necessary. You can set it low. Okay. You can have it a little bit based on your past cost per click of your brand campaigns. Okay, we can test it. Just start with lower bid, then test it increasingly drastically, like 15%, then 20%, increase slowly. Okay. Then this category, this is again in product, there is an option category, but that is again very broad. And when you go in broad targeting types like this one, it is better if you're doing in a brand reach campaign or brand awareness type of thing, then it is good. But otherwise, for our purpose, since we are dealing with only warm audiences, we don't want to use it. So cut this one and only choose individual products. Now, if you are a brand like in supplements or in other categories and you have a budget allocated for brand awareness, then it is better because the cost will not be less, not be cheap. So enter the list here, enter your product AI science here, you know how to do it. Okay. Now the next part here is more important. That is customize your creative. So do not use what Amazon suggests. Okay. Use a customized creative because you get a lot more room to play with. Now you can add some texts here. Like we add something like a better something, like if your product is a bottle, we'll write a better bottle here, something like that. You can add your logo, you can add custom image. Now this custom image actually is better to use. You can add a custom image. Now this custom image you should always add, and this custom image is better because you can sometimes add some text as well, and sometimes we were disapproved also while we add text in the image. So always choose this custom image because you will get extra your placements in Amazon ads. Okay, always use custom image, but we have tested it out and we get a lot more like cheap ACOS just by using this because you get more placements. Then comes to the other targeting type, that is audiences. Now in audiences, it is very bad. You can choose 3 type of audience. As I have told you, the views remarketing is good, the purchase remarketing is good, but this Amazon audiences is not good. Okay, you should cut this one before you selecting the audience. Now Amazon audience, you can select by lifestyle, interest. It is same as detailed targeting in Facebook, which is very broad. So don't use it unless you have some extra capital to invest in ads in reaching more audiences, then only you are good. But for the rest of the parts, the views remarketing and purchase remarketing, for remarketing is better, in which you can target customer and choose the like the look back period up to 30 days. You can choose 7 days. Like Amazon will look back how many customers visited in the last 7 days, last 14 days, last 30 days. You can select advertised product. That means your product customer jumped on your listing in the last 7 days and haven't purchased. And this customer similar to advertised product means customer have jumped in your competitor's product similar to your product and haven't purchased. Now back to this purchase means in this purchase, now instead of the views remarketing where you are targeting the customer who haven't purchased, here you are targeting the customer who have purchased your product and your competitor's product. These are actually the most warm and converted audiences. So these are the 2 things that you are going to use until unless you are a supplement brand or anything that has a extra budget, then only use this other types. Okay. Now let's come and cover up our strategy. Now here, so here you can see this type of audiences we are using, but we also use another audience, and that we use, as I have said, we target the keywords which have high search volume and in which we are ranking in the top page, that means in the first page. So those keywords we are going to use, and we are going to target all our ads, like our sponsored product ads, sponsored display ads, headline search ads, not the display ads. You can target the display ads as well, but display ads we haven't got that much better result. Now the result was satisfactory, not that much. So for those keywords, I'm going to show you exactly how to identify those keywords. I have already shown you, I think, on the last video. So these are the audiences, these are the targetings that you are going to use. Now there is another targeting that I have discussed previously on those keywords which are ranking organically on the first page, those keywords and in which the search volume is higher. You have to use those keywords as well. I have also already talked about that. So we are going to run brand ads for those keywords as well.